whatever version of Trump derangement syndrome we're allegedly supposed to have, most of us would just never like. Trump derangement syndrome would mean that we want him around as sort of some sort of punching bag forever. We're very happy with the idea that he just kind of shoes. How you can also make a case at the time that everyone who was at the Capitol 6 were erectionists versus just a small group of assholes that were there. You're going to no, I do not. I don't make the case all the time that everybody that was at the Capitol was an insurrectionist. The people who never went up the stairs or attacked the cop wouldn't qualify. I mean, there was a support structure there, because again, the assholes who went through and carried violence were cushioned, and the possibility of getting in was made possible by the other people who were just like, I was just walking around. But the other people who stayed down at the bandstand, listened to Trump speak, were there for emotional support, were in D.C. They weren't insurrectionists. And I have no problem saying that anybody who crossed the police barricade to go up the steps is an insurrectionist. They were either involved in the violence or cradling the balls of those that were involved in the violence. And by the way, we do have some trolls in here today, and I want to thank you guys for showing up. We're a very troll-friendly show, and you've helped us grow our numbers like I can't even say. It's a beautiful thing. I'm reading from all the chats, Richard. And it crisscrosses through there. I don't dump it all in the Twitch thing because you guys don't need that, but I'll share it with you. We do have a bunch of stuff, mostly over in the professional trolls over on Facebook, but we appreciate you being here because you raise our CPM, you introduce us to wider swaths of the algorithm, and it helps us. So everything you type is helpful. So thanks, trolls. Thanks very much. And congrats on finding a job you're good at and getting a regular paycheck. I'd hate to be you with 5 laptops open to a bunch of different shows, going, boo. But hey, if that, it's a living, and, no harm, no foul. So anyways, this is Eric.
State, listen to the state.
By the way, and the name of this, look at the name of this video. This is Hannity put Eric Trump. My father is in the driver's seat as the lead Republican, undoubtedly. All right.
Attorney General Letitia James is now doubling down on her endless investigation into the Trump businesses. So,
well, no, it won't. It's not endless. It'll end with an indictment and a conviction. I'm pretty sure that's how they most of them end that way.
His children as part of what?
Thanks,
years-long witch hunt. What did they find? Oh, they have a.
I don't know. What did they find? My text messages, dude. How is he? Is he wearing Trump orange just because Eric's on? Look at his face and look at his hands. What the fuck is happening there? That's amazing. Yeah, he just got a fresh batch of Trump orange and just... Dude, that looks like bile collected from a corpse of someone who OD'd on oranges. That's amazing. Hi, Orange. That's amazing.
Company car, and they gave a scholarship and a company apartment, like every other company in New York. But James is no objective prosecutor and has no interest, apparently, in equal justice.
No.
How do we know? Listen to her in her own words while she was campaigning for the job.
We'll never be afraid to challenge this illegitimate president when our fundamental rights are at stake. I believe that the president of these United States can be indicted for criminal offenses.
Please sue him for us. Oh, we're going to definitely sue him. We're going to be a real pain in the He's going to know my name personally.
Here with reaction to all the big news.
Yeah, that's, yeah. You ever heard somebody talk about, you ever heard a cop talk about a fugitive? Anybody watch one of those? You watch true crime shows? You ever see somebody like somebody who got away or skated on a particular charge when they were totally fucking guilty, and then the cop that was after him knew they were going to charge him with another crime, and then the person got away, and they're like, we're gonna find him. We're gonna find this piece of shit. He knows my name. He knows I'm looking for him. He knows all like that kind of stuff. My cousin's a U.S. Marshal, and he's caught some long-running fugitives who've done some horrible, horrible shit. And there's a guy who he's been after Lester Eubanks for quite some time. If Lester Eubanks is alive, he knows my cousin's name. Guaranteed. And that's how you talk. Because the dude's a fucking criminal. Lester Eubanks is a murderer. He sexually assaulted and murdered a 15-year-old black girl. He's black himself, but his victim was black. Shot her, came back because he wasn't sure she was dead, caved her head in with a cement block, was convicted, and was serving out his time, had his death sentence commuted in Ohio. When they stopped doing the death sentence, he was allowed to go Christmas shopping because he was good. He exhibited good behavior. So he was allowed to buy Christmas gifts for family members for 2 hours unsupervised. No surprise, he never came back. Big fucking surprise. And they've been looking at him since the friggin' 70s. Horrible, horrible man. And when you're aware of somebody like that is that horrible and that is free out somewhere, the language you use to talk about them is more incendiary even than you would talk about someone who is, say, just your political rival. Yeah. I'll hold on one second. Break this out here real quick. Drag this over here, if I may. Hold this over here. I've talked about this dude a few times. This is Lester Eubanks. They've aged the picture. This is when he was young. His victim was a 15-year-old girl, and there's no way he hasn't reoffended. Because he'd been guilty. He'd been charged with other sexual assaults. This one he just moved up to murder, and then they let him go Christmas shopping, and off he went. This is what they think he looks like now. He's in the 15 most wanted. Like, the way you talk about somebody like that is not pretty. Yeah, cops hate criminals. It's not political. She's a DA going after a dude who's a scam artist. That's why she didn't.
As Eric Trump is with us. When you have a position as
and he's not doing well these days. Eric is having to sit down for some interviews.
Powerful as an attorney general, and they say that they're going to target a family.
A crime family, a criminal family. And by the way, can we hold on? Fuck, do I have to stop every fucking time? Okay, Hannity. Target a family, huh? Why would they target? Sean Hannity suggests Joe Biden is at the top of a crime family that includes Nancy Pelosi and CNN. A family. It's a family. It's a family affair. It's all about family. You know, like Fast and the Furious. It's fuck up and farty. Fast and Furious 2.
Doesn't that create a situation that you need some type of recusal?
No. Yeah. That accountant that wanted to go after Al Capone? Why didn't he recuse himself from accounting?
It does, and frankly, Sean, that's why we sued her last week. It's exactly that. I mean, I've sat in this very chair talking.
Yeah. That's why, asshole. You guys sue everybody to try and avoid prosecution. It's your entire methodology, and it's worked until now. That's one of the reasons why she's going after you guys so hard, is because it's New York, and you've been able to dodge this shit forever.
While we were being spied on, the campaign was being spied on by the FBI, and during impeachment.
For the record, they were spying on foreign agents in the United States, and you fuckers wouldn't stop talking to them. I was being spied on while I talked to my drug dealer. That kind of thing. I was picked up illegally on a wiretap of who? Serial murderer. I was helping rent a car
one and during impeachment number 2, and as they weaponized every system against my father because they saw that he created the greatest movement in political history, and they
Well, I don't think he's been on the receiving end of a National Endowments for the Art piece. I think the big fat butter statue and the Trump blimp, those were paid for with private funds.
helped himself. I mean, now he's in the driver's seat again as the lead Republican, undoubtedly. They see that Joe Biden.
Well, unless you poll likely people running and then doubtedly, because DeSantis is ahead.
Is effectively handing him the election in 2024 if my father wanted to run for it. And you have these prosecutors in New York.
If he wanted to run for it, all right. I'm not going to nitpick too much.
They hand it over to her, and you have Letitia James out there, probably the most unethical prosecutor in the history of the United States, who literally ran on the campaign, Sean. She said literally on video, and we have dozens of videos, but...
All right, what's up with the Trump boys? Neither one of them uses their chest voice. These are grown men. Both of them are taller than I am, I think, right? They're both taller, right? I'm 5'9". They have to be. How the fuck? What is with this whole, like, how much cocaine is his nose collapsing? Good Lord.
I'm going to go into office every single day. I'm going to sue Trump, and then I'm going to go home. Meaning she ran on the campaign promise of suing.
And was elected by the people of New York to do that very thing. Yeah, she ran on that, and the people of New York went, I like the cut of her jib.
My father because she didn't believe
true,
in
Betsy,
his
I do.
political party, because she didn't like us, because
Because he didn't like how we stole money from cancer charities, showed up at charity events that we didn't actually give money for, and then counted it on our taxes, told the IRS that our buildings were worth shit, told loan companies our buildings were the most expensive buildings in the fucking city. You mean crimes?
the people in Washington, D.C. told her to do that. It violates the Constitution. It's unethical. It's wrong. And you don't need to take it from me. I mean, listen to the dozens of videos where I'm going to get him. I'm going to get his children. I'm going to take him down. He's going to know my...
Well, yeah, she's not going after Barron. She means you, fucko. I don't know where she would get the idea that somehow you were involved in some sort of chicanery. Mm-hmm. Why would, like, here's something. Trump ordered to pay 8 different charities $250,000 each. The remaining $1.8 million in Trump Foundation bank account dispersed amongst charities. New York Attorney General Letitia James today released the following statement after Donald Trump was forced to pay more than $2 million in court-ordered damages to 8 different charities for illegally misusing charitable funds at the Trump Foundation for political purposes. Not only is the Trump Foundation shut down for its misconduct, but the president has been forced to pay $2 million for misusing charitable funds for his own political gain. Charities are not a means to an end, which is why these damages speak to the president's abuse of power and represent a victory for nonprofits that follow the law. Funds that have finally gone where they deserve, to 8 credible charities. My office will continue to fight for accountability because no one is above the law. Not a businessman, not a candidate for office, and not even the president of the United States. As a part of a resolution lawsuit announced on November 7th, Trump was ordered to pay $2 million to 8 separate charities. The Army Emergency Relief. Understand this. Maggots. Your favorite president, your favorite guy in the whole fucking world, had to be forced by Letitia James to give money to these charities. He had to be forced to give to the Army Emergency Relief Fund. He had to be forced to give money to the Children's Aid Society. He had to be forced to give City Meals on Wheels, the Give an Hour, to Martha's Table, the United Negro College Fund, which I'm sure was extra hard, the United Way of National Capital Area, and the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum. Trump was forced to reimburse his namesake foundation for $11,000, $525 for sports paraphernalia and champagne purchased at a charity gala for himself. Yeah, he wrote it off as charity stuff, money that should have gone to one of these charities. He just bought himself some booze and some sports equipment, which was added to the $1.7 million already in the foundation's bank account. The combined 1.8 was split evenly and recently transferred to 8 agreed upon charities. Each charity ended up receiving a total of $476,140. Why would Letitia James, after going through that whole case, I mean, that's not, they didn't just find that out and went, fuck it, make them write a check. They took them to court. The Trumps fought back. They showed up. They hired lawyers. They tried to get around it. They tried to get away, and they finally settled rather than continue fighting because they were going to lose. That's your guy. That's your fucking guy. And she looks at all that evidence, all the correspondence about it, all the stuff that makes it, legally binding, where the city can, get rid of their charity, just make them shut it down. They can't have one anymore. They can't be trusted to raise money for charity in New York anymore because they will spend it on themselves and to spackle holes in their business. Remember, this guy's a fucking billionaire, right? He's a multi-billionaire. Isn't he the guy? Isn't Eric Trump the son of a multi-billionaire? Isn't he the billionaire heir of the Trump billionaire fund? Isn't he that? And he's going to fucking steal $2 million from charities? What the fuck for? That's even low in the money that if you found out all he gave to charity was $2 million over the course of the time in that foundation that existed, you'd be like, what? He's a multi-billionaire. Dude gives $2 million away. It's pitiful. It's embarrassing. And you dig this dude? And then she's looking into all the filings they made and all the ways they shuffled the money around to try and hide the fact that they weren't giving it to charity, that they were paying their own fucking bills with it or buying themselves toys or booze. She's seen all that shit. Of course she fucking hates you. And then this asshole sets up, he's raising money for St. Jude. All he's doing is skimming. We dealt with this when his charity got shut down. St. Jude has an entire apparatus for raising money. As a matter of fact, tell you what, in honor of Letitia James and this back and forth, let's see, I'll set a date. Maybe Valentine's Day would be a good day to do it. I think that's on what day is, hey Siri, what day is Valentine's Day on this year?
Valentine's Day is on Monday, February
So Monday,
14th,
great.
2022.
Tell you what, morning show and the afternoon show on February 14th, when I'll be flying back. Shit. It'll be it'll be, yeah. I'll be back in time to do the afternoon show. I'm going to do a fundraiser for St. Jude's on the channel, where all proceeds will go to that. And here's how we'll do it. There's a charity thing, both on YouTube and on Twitch, which I can set up, that no matter what you put in, it goes straight there. It doesn't go to me, and then I write a check and fucking hold up a big piece of cardboard and pat myself on the back. It just fucking goes straight there. You think St. Jude's doesn't have people that will show up as volunteers with little credit card machines and counters and set up stuff? If you like, I'll invite all these rich fuckers. You guys gather the money. Because you don't need it. Dude fucking skimmed off the top. He took a service fee like he was a goddamn credit company. But the whole purpose is, like, when you do that, just do it. What do you need the fee for at all? They did it at their own properties and then charged the charity for holding the thing at their property. Donate the time at Mar-a-Lago if you're doing a charity thing. It's your fucking property. I've never understood that shit. Look how... well done, Foggy. Right? Hey, Kate, stop like, can we trust Al? You don't have to trust me. That's the point. Go straight through. Don't trust me. I don't even know why you have to. But again, why? You own Mar-a-Lago, you own Bedminster, right? That's your property. The room's fucking empty. Why the fuck aren't you rotating through a charity for somebody there once a month and just go, yeah, just pay for the food and the staff. We gotta, we have to have, like baseline minimums. And you know what? Fuck it. They'd be working anyways. We'll pay for it. If there's a specialty food thing you want to hire somebody, let us know. It's a charity. We're billionaires. We're great. We're the greatest business people in the world. But no, they hold these things at the property so they can skim off the top, and then he gets an extra, 3% or 5%, like he's a fucking credit card machine for facilitating the charity. How is that a fuck? Like, did anybody there? Is anybody there? Went, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Spitty spit. Today we're raising money for St. Jude's and me. 97% of what you give will go to St. Jude's tonight. 3% will go to me. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, why the fuck don't I just go on my phone right now and donate on to St. Jude's? Well, with some sort of app that allows you to put it up there, and you can just feel good. That fucking sucks. No, you gotta pay me 3%. Jesus. For what?
Name personally. He's going to know Tish James. I'm going to follow his money. I'm going to follow. That's not. This is what you would expect from Russia. This is what you would expect from Venezuela.
Well, no, believe me, we expect Russia to follow your dad's money because it's theirs, kind of, right? What isn't, I guess, Chinese or Bahrainian?
This is third-rate stuff. And, Sean, what
he means third world stuff. Because actually, she's doing really good. It's not third rate. Third rate would be ineffective and poorly constructed and stuff. She wouldn't be a pain in the ass if it was third rate. She's first rate. That's the problem. She's first rate at third world.
bothers me, and the reason I'm fired up about this conversation,
is because I'm broke as fuck, and so is my dad, and so is my brother, and my sister and her husband can't be found. They're over in the fucking Middle East making all these big deals, and here I am dicking around on Hannity.
Little girl who was shot in Times Square last week. New York State is literally burning. It's rampant with crime. People are leaving by...
What? Dude, it's New York. People aren't leaving in droves. I mean, your dad did, but mainly because he thought DeSantis would protect him from extradition. What? Yeah, New York. Has anybody watched the Sons of Sam documentary on Netflix at all? Yeah, let me see if I can find this. I think this is the one. It might have. Yeah. Let's see. Like New York, 1980. Whoops, sorry. 1980 crime. No. This is. Can I show you? This is New York in the 70s. And for the record, I would just like to say I love the movie The Warriors. I want them. I want all the warriors. I want them alive, if possible, if not wasted. Just like, here you go, tour of New York back in the 80s. There you go. They had the big rat problem. Like, are we just gonna pretend like shit is like that right now? Because it fucking well ain't. Like, that's not what New York looks like right now. Can you dig it? Yeah, it was a dump. And crime was all over the fucking place. And then the Ford to City, drop dead. Vows to veto any bailout of New York. Here you go. Did we park somewhere around here? Gary, I swear we had the car right here. Yeah. Oh. Also, murders spiked 8.7% in 2019 as New York City crime rates tumble. That's nice. As other New York City crime. So they're too busy murdering to theft properly. Oh, Jeff thinks that the people, the 4 to 5, he wasn't here for the 4 comorbidities things on Fox. Roll back to the beginning of the show, dum-dum. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if... Oh, there we go. 1 second. Check. I used to work in New York City. It was tough down there. Yeah. It was a lot of rough times. I grew a mustache out just to catch bullets. That's right. A lot of people make fun of the mustaches we had back in those days, but they were necessary. The smog was so bad, it was fucked up. I know a bunch of guys who they shaved off their mustache, walked outside, air killed them in an instant. Crime was so bad in the city, I'm telling you, that I actually went undercover as a cop. I was undercover. I was a cop undercover with the criminals, and they were like, "Dude, go, like, we want you to pretend to be a cop." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And they're like, "Seriously, this will work." They'll believe it. Have you seen the cops running around? And I was like, I don't even know what cops wear. Dude, I was scrambling. There you go. Fear City. That's what they called it. They fucking called it. Look at that. That's New York in 1980. Garbage strike. Stink City. The crime. Like, look, as Giuliani. That was nice back in the day when he, it was nice of him to broom out the Italian mob, being Italian himself, and then, he could help the Chinese and the Russians move in. It was a good deal for everybody. Hey, look at these dickheads. Now that all these assholes are uptown messing around. Meanwhile, people getting fucking snapped off downtown. But, who cares? It's not important. Anyways, New York sucks. Come on, you bastard. Yeah, fucking moron. Tell him what time it is, Eric. Tell him Eric's been around for a long time. We used to see him in a neighborhood. He used to walk around there. We used to call him Pasty. Not because of the skin tone, because he was always eating paste. Like, fucking never stopped. And I remember he ate so much fucking paste You know when those cheese things came out with the little cheese, little crackers, and it came with the little blue, the little red stick? Remember the red stick? You remember the red stick? And you used that a little butter, your little cheese knife. Came with its own little red cheese knife. Remember that? This fucker ate so much paste, he was like, I invented that. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, using a stick to eat paste. I'm like, it's not paste, you dumb fuck. I'm eating cheese. It's a tiny red plastic cheese knife. Have some culture, you bum. Fucking pathetic.
Tens and tens of thousands fleeing for states like Florida, and
tens of thousands. That's like 100,000, I think. I mean, math ain't my strong suit. I ain't no uptown kid.
literally you have the entire district attorney's office, the entire attorney general's office, trying to look into every aspect of my father's life to see if they can find or manufacture a comma that was out of place to try and...
Yeah, well, I got news for you, asshole. When you're doing your books and there's a comma out of place, a million, 100,000, those numbers are delineated by commas, you dumb fuck. I do have a kind of guardian angels thing kind of going. I'll be glad to do it. We're going to stand around, let people get robbed. That's fucked up. Don't try that knockout game around my shit. You guys leave Rick Moranis alone. Yeah.
Because they know he's been the most influential politician and frankly probably the last 100 years in this country.
I mean, FDR would like a word, fucko. Also, first black president might have something to say about that as well. And I'm also going to say that most of the shit your dad did while he was in office was based on laws set in place during the Clinton years. Also, I guess fuck Ronald Reagan. Is that where we are now in the Republican Party? That's what they're saying now. That's what it is. You know, obviously Kennedy's time was cut short. God rest. God bless.
And they know they can't stop him in Washington, D.C., so they have to attack him at home.
Well, it's because he's not in Washington, D.C. anymore. He's in fucking Florida like an old man. He fucked off. He's like a typical New Yorker. As soon as their BMI hits 65, they fucking bounce down to Florida, sweat it out on the beach.
And they have to attack his family, and it's disgusting, and it's going to stop.
Really? You've talked to his family?
It's going to stop because, frankly, we've assembled the best legal, ethical minds, and we're going to sue.
Yeah, you got Rudy Giuliani, the pillow fucker, Lynn, what the fuck was that guy's name? Hold on one second.
I like Wood.
Lynn Wood, that's what it was. Sidney Powell.
This abuse of power. And that's the only way we can fight back, to sue her for this abuse of power.
We don't have equal justice under the law or application of our laws anymore. And I say that sadly. We're now criminalizing political differences. I say that sadly. Let me get your thoughts.
Yeah, you do say that sadly, Sean. I don't know why they're not cutting back to you right now while you're asking this question in the control room. Either you got a spray nose hair, you got some sort of booger situation going on, you're vaping, that fucking happens. Maybe you're vaping, fuck it.
We now know, and most of the media has not reported it, that your dad authorized, as the law requires, in the lead up to January 6th, up to 20,000 National Guards men and women to be utilized. The process then goes to the House of Representatives. That would be Nancy Pelosi. It goes to the...
And she was apparently a little bit nervous that this fucko, by putting people in charge of the military in the last 3 weeks of his presidency, changing people into jobs in the military as he had lost the election all the fucking sudden in a job they were going to get kicked out of in another 10 days, that all of a sudden those fuckers would be put in place, and then they're starting to handpick Nat Guard people to show the fuck up. Doesn't sound sketchy at all. I don't know why you wouldn't want these people all over the place. It's not like they're bringing weapons to the fucking Capitol.
Jurisdiction also of the D.C. mayor, Muriel Bowser. Muriel Bowser signed a paper. She would not call up the troops. Nancy Pelosi didn't call up the...
Yeah, and I'm with you, Sean. How the fuck does anybody expect a Trump rally in front of the Capitol to not turn into a violent attack on our democracy? You know what I mean? Who didn't see that coming? I mean, honestly, the fuck are these people smoking? Right, Sean? You tell them. Anytime somebody as shitty as Donald Trump gathers a bunch of other shitty people who are mad that he lost, that are mad enough to attack the fucking Capitol, or even storm in on the losing day and stand there like they're gonna yell at everybody till they overturn the election for you. That nobody saw that those fuckers were gonna attack cops and shit in the place and steal things and wreck statues and artwork and end up getting one woman killed, another woman stomped to death. How do you not see that, right? And I do mean not see that. You know, Sean, I think it's important. You know what I mean? January 6th committee is trying to get these answers. And I think you've stumbled on something, my friend. I think you have stumbled on something. Because I think the big lesson is that for anybody, if Donald Trump is gathering in your town and getting a bunch of people together, anywhere near one of your state capitals or something, I would surround the place with, like-minded militia to protect yourself. Just count on it. Just count on this fucker starting some shit and sending them your way. Just know it. That's what we all learned. There we go. There you go. See, progress has been made. Eh? You fucking orange. What the fuck color is that dude? Even with my sunglasses on, he looks like a tangerine. He looks like a tangerine fucked a member of our gang, and the kid came out with progeria. I know my headband is alive. It's just, what are you going to do? It's not a real toque. Get over it, fuck.
The head of the January 6th committee says that Nancy Pelosi is off limits. They can't talk to her. The sergeant at arms, the communications between her and the others is not being subpoenaed by the committee. Now
that's nice. Yeah, it's nice. You get a nice shot of him, getting the hand job right in the face as he's leaving the White House. This is old footage, right? This is old footage.
I say it's a sham committee with the...
Yeah. See, it says file up in there. Change that F to V and you're on to something.
Determined outcome, and we need a real committee that's going to ask questions, and I'll tell you why I want the answers. Because I want our politicians, elected officials, safe and secure, and I don't want to ever have...
Yeah, absolutely. Abs-fucking-lutely. Huh? That's what you want, you fucking mandarin orange. Oh, God, you're making me hate Christmas. That's what's happening. That's what he wants. He wants our elected officials to be safe. So I think lesson learned, anytime Donald Trump gathers a group of people anywhere near anything important, surround it with military because the fucker is going to attack it. Obviously. Great lesson. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for your input.
Another January 6th in this country. We're better than that.
Well, we are. I don't know about you. I mean, you didn't do shit. You're not going to do shit. Neither is he. I don't even know why we're looking at you fuckers. Trump looks happy, though. He looked like a little kid who just slammed his thumb in a car door. Owie!
By the way, there's no question, Sean. I mean, isn't it interesting that not a single member on the committee, didn't vote for impeachment? Every single one of the members on the committee.
Not a single member on the thing didn't vote for. Good words. The order needs to be worked on a touch, I would say. Give it a little. But again, who gives a fuck how it started? Let's attack people for not knowing ahead of time that this would turn bloody. How did Nancy Pelosi and all those people not know that this would turn bloody? I mean, honestly, look at these fucking idiots.
Voted to impeach my father.
Oh, yeah. Look, file footage of Trump when he just gave up on the hair dye for a little while. Remember that? Remember that couple weeks when everything was fine and he just stopped dyeing his hair?
Also really interesting that, I was there at the time. Do you remember when they burned down the church right across from the White House? Do you remember when they were burning courthouses?
You mean the church that's still there?
And, in police stations all across the country, in Seattle and Portland and Chicago and...
Yeah, I remember when your father was president. Fucking sucked. It reminded me of New York in the 80s. It's like he grew up in the 80s in New York, and went, wow, this place is fucking horrifying. What if I could do this to the whole fucking country?
Placing
Thanks,
bricks
Leroy.
on the side of, streets in New York so protesters could throw them through windows. They didn't prosecute any of these people.
That was not true. Those bricks were for a construction site. They're also used to build things. If you knew anybody in construction, you might know that.
Where is that equal justice? So you can burn down a church in Washington, D.C., one of the most famous churches in the country. You can burn that down.
Well, no, you can't. I mean, you could set fire to it, but they're going to stop you, and they're going to stop the fire, and they're going to rebuild it, and it's still there. You can't. In case anybody's listening, in New York or anywhere else, I would like to say, as a former undercover police officer who also was an undercover criminal, went undercover with criminals as an undercover police officer, and also on their behalf infiltrated the police officer and just basically went back to my old job and made 2 phone calls a week that were tapped. I would like to say to anybody watching, especially if they're aware of the power and scope of Letitia James's prosecutorial arm, you cannot burn down a church. And no matter what this fucking guy says, you can't do it. You can't do it. You fucking can't do it. I'm sorry, the hat doesn't stay on. It's my hair. You can see it looks like a headband because it's whoever they make this for doesn't. They don't expect people to. It's for dudes, I guess.
And you know what? No one's even called into task for that. But yet, if you take a selfie in the Capitol, Sean is wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah, well, it's not that you took a selfie in the Capitol. It's that you had to be part of a ramrod of people going heave ho to get into the Capitol or break a fucking window, and then you took a selfie. And while you were taking the selfie, you took a big shit in the rotunda and smeared it on fucking the Truman statue base and threw your garbage everywhere, and then went, where's Nancy Pelosi so I can fucking kill her, and shouted hang Mike Pence, which is a terroristic threat inside the Capitol because the fucking guy was there.
But I really hope Kevin McCarthy, I think...
Yeah, I'm not interrupting you. Where's the committee to investigate the 574 riots in the summer or the attack on the White House?
We don't need one. We got regular law enforcement for that, fucko. We got state, federal, we got local. They're looking for people. They arrested a bunch of people. They arrested him again a couple times when they were like, he was just protesting. He got scooped up, let him out. Then he got busted again. Same shit. Why do we need a committee about that shit? It's over. We know why it started. George Floyd, fuck off.
I think 60 Secret Service agents were hurt in that incident, and your dad and family were brought down to the bunker in the White House. But Eric,
that's not nice. Sean, why would you? What the fuck, dude? Bro, you're gonna bring up the fact that his dad ran down into the bunker like a wuss, like a fucking toddler, afraid of a neighbor's dog. You're on the way out the door with the outro music playing. You're gonna call his dad out for hiding in the fucking bunker, bunker boy. And you're gonna and it happened. You're not even fucking around that didn't even really happen. They accused him. You're not even saying that. You're like, yep, I called him. I texted him. He was in the fucking bunker. He was on the toilet in the bunker, shitting himself bloody, scared to death. Fucking hell.
Appreciate you being with us.
How about the end of the RNC convention, Sean? Yeah. When they're attacking senators and congressmen as they're leaving the White House. I mean, no one to investigate that. That's the problem in this country. There's unequal scales of justice, and it has to stop.
Oh, right. Yeah, the people who went up and talked to Rand Paul. Remember that shit? They were attacked. Because they were having their people muscle their way through a crowd, and people were like, who the fuck are you? And they're like, who the fuck are you? When the fuck did New York crank out such wusses? What the fuck happened? What's this monochromatic lavender steel tie situation? What is that? I guess that's, hey, I must be an elitist. I don't understand this everyman monochromatic tie suit mix shit. Thank you, Paul. Hey, thanks Tobias. Lulu. Hey, there you go. How you doing? Hey, Larry. Thanks so much. Sarpus, thank you so much. Yeah, we lost a troll during this. Eric, you fucked up, buddy. Oh, we had a couple of trolls in here. I mean, we got a couple left. Don't worry. They're the ones who are trying to get, your dad's voters killed. There's a bunch of them in here. We got one of these anti-vacuous people. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? One of these people like what they believe it, like they don't believe in sticking a vacuum up to their ear because they know nothing will come out. Yeah. Basically a bunch of living dildo sheaths telling everybody they shouldn't get a normal vaccine. Like we don't live in the fucking like it's 1908 and somebody has suggested for the first time that we should all what happens if we give ourselves the disease? Like, hey, shut the fuck up, Ezekiel. Yeah, we got a couple of light web trolls. That's right. Sometimes, hey, we're tough around here. We can handle it. And if you're from, the neighborhood, you're welcome to come in here, troll around a little bit, mind your manners. Otherwise, you get bounced. You know what I'm saying? Get you in a headlock there, virtual, but still, you know what I'm saying? No violence, unless it's totally called for and totally spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, you fucking Gumby. Yeah, yeah. So tell Bunker Boy we all said hi, and go piss up a rope. I don't even know who that guy is, but I like him. I'm glad he dropped by though. Forget about it.